I've been working my way through my 1980s house, removing plenty of ugly wallpaper, and I've learned a lot of things along the way. In this video, I wanted to share with you the mistakes that I've made removing wallpaper in the past, so hopefully you can avoid them. The first mistake is not being patient enough. Wallpaper removal is a slow process. There's really no way to get around that. And if you try to speed it up, you're more likely to gouge spots in your wall and to make it a lot harder to repair the walls when you're done. So just take your time and be patient. The second mistake is using a scoring tool. I know these are sold everywhere. The idea is that you can score little holes in the front of your paper, and then you can get steam in behind so it can get the glue all in one step. For most wallpapers, you can tear the outer layer of the wallpaper off really easily, so why do you need to score it? And if you score it with one of those tools, you take the chance of getting lots of little holes in your wall if you push too hard. It is not worth it, in my opinion. Number 3 is spending a bunch of money on chemicals. Now, I know there are all kinds of chemicals that are recommended for removing wallpaper. Vinegar, fabric softener, and commercial wallpaper removals are the big ones. Now, vinegar and fabric softener are pretty inexpensive, but I found they don't make any difference. They do not seem to make the process go any faster than using a steamer with hot water. Now, commercial wallpaper removal chemicals, I have found can make the process a little bit easier, but it only seems to be necessary with really, really difficult wallpaper. I did have one room where I bought the Piranha brand wallpaper removal spray, and it did help. But this was wallpaper that I'd tried every other method on first, and it was very expensive to buy that, so I would save that only for the very worst cases. Most of the time, you don't need any chemicals at all. Mistake number 4 is not getting the water hot enough. Now, I do recommend using a wallpaper steamer, and then of course using boiling water. But if you're not using a wallpaper steamer and you're just using a sponge or a rag, you have to have very, very hot water. You either need to be refilling it with the hottest water from your sink all the time or using a kettle to heat up that water. Getting the wallpaper backing very hot and very wet is the key to getting it to come off. Mistake number 5, scraping too much. Really, if you get that wallpaper really hot and really wet, it should slide off. If it's not sliding off, you need to try something different. Do not scrape too hard on the wall. Scraping on the wall is just going to cause those gouges, which mean you're going to have a lot more repairs to do to your wall. Mistake number 6 is expecting your wallpaper removal to go like anyone else's. I swear every wallpaper is a little bit different. Even in the same house with the same age wallpapers, I couldn't believe how different each room was from the other. I actually had one wallpaper border that I pulled with my fingers and the whole thing fell off. It wasn't even glued on very well anymore. And then I had that other one that I told you about that was so difficult. I tried every method and went through so much to get it to come off. Now, most are somewhere in between, but you just never know until you get started. I did make a separate video with the method I've used on most of the wallpapers that has worked on the vast majority. So if you're just getting started, go check out that video where I give you a step-by-step of how I removed the wallpaper in most of my 1980s house.